All right, sounds good, Porter. I'll hang out at the back and wait for you.
Flash. Who all needs to be? Look at the list and see who all needs to be in here.
NASCAR Heat 4.
What discussion?
No.
Yeah, I got a stream up, bro.
Not your stream.
I'm sending it to my girlfriend so she will watch.
Well, make sure you race good tonight, Lazy. Don't run in the back, man. Run in front like you do.
Don't worry, I'll try my best. I got my internet fixed, so it should be good.
That's not good. He said should be good.
Well, here's the thing. I actually fixed it, though. Like, not to be a jerk or anything.
All right, man. Well, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to run everybody in here. And after this race, what is going to happen is we're going to take, the fastest lap, obviously. How you guys qualify here in a second. We'll just be waiting on Devin after you guys are done with this race. So I'm not sure who's going to be the room host. I'll have to probably remake the room.
All right.
NASCAR Heat 4.
If you already got it, I just sent out another mass one. If you already got it, don't pay no attention to it.
Text available here.
Yeah, if you want, go ahead, man. You guys can keep, and if I'm not saying the positions right, if you guys can keep me up to date on the running order, that'll help too. Because we don't have no ticker that tells us anything, so that'd be appreciated.
All right.
You guys are gonna have to. What's gonna have to happen? Because I'm getting ready to mute everybody so I can do the broadcast. You guys will have to text me in the chat with anything any questions that you guys have, or if if you guys want to keep me up to date with positions and stuff. But I'm gonna start this thing now. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do, Kush. See you on
boys.
the other side.
Yep. Good luck, fellas. We got music playing in the party. She's got to get up. Running group qualifying tonight. Mid-Atlantic MotorSports presents Thursday Night Thunder Truck Series. Race number 14 here at Talladega. Sugarland's Shine 250 at Talladega. Let's see what kind of strategies these guys are running out here. They're going to run in a pack, or 18 by himself kind of a ways back, so I'm not sure if something happened. We got some hungry trucks up here near the front. Big group of trucks. This is our first group qualifying effort of the year. Next week we have a race at Darlington. It's money race number 3, $25 gift card on the line. There will be 2 heat races and then a last chance race to set the field for the main event of the night. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Dirt format, so it's going to be pretty cool. A big group of trucks right here. I see you, George. Good luck, folks. If you guys can hear me, good luck to all the drivers tonight. Well, we got a good group here tonight. I'm not sure everybody made it in. Looks like Muscle Cars was here, but he didn't make it in to qualify. So it looks like maybe him and M&M's are going to be starting near the rear, but I'm sure they won't stay there. So like Ty Racing was on the bottom. Looks like he's trying to go up to the high side. Pretty good lap times here. Old King Bren's back in the 4 truck. Like they're 4 wide, they're 3 wide, 4 wide towards the front. Bren's able to make that run. He's getting a pretty good run there on that high side. He's got a little bit of help there too. It's going to be interesting to see the results of this race here tonight. The times, I should say. JJ in the 92 out front. But that might be Mad Monster right there. 2 Fords out front. Ooh, 52 in the 98.
Emoji thumbs down.
finish the race. So our top three, Mr. JJ Ty, Beast Mode, Nomad, George, Portal, Bren, JPQ Inc., Lazy Dog, and Exotic Apex. That's our top 10 finishers. Now we're going to have to look and see what the top times are. Yeah, folks, so we're gonna go back to this loading screen, and we'll see who's got the fastest lap out of these guys. Some pretty fast racing right there.
Yeah, I did. He already has one. His is in his cage already. Yep. Half up.
Welcome everybody to Mid-Atlantic Motorsports presents Thursday Night Thunder Truck Series, race number 14 at Talladega. I am your host, Super G Kush. I believe we have 14 trucks in the field tonight. Pause while we wait for the trucks to appear on track. It's 94 laps here tonight at Talladega. Front row, King Bren and Ellis Beast Mode Trainer on the front row. So It's your front row for the night.
Let's get ready to rumble.
It's looking pretty good so far. First lap out. 13 truck right there in second position. Third position, second position. Somewhere in there. King Brennan is back. He's been away for a few weeks now. It's nice to see him back driving the Ford truck out front. Qualifying on the pole. Last time he did win a race this year, and I believe it was Daytona. Oh, look at there. Got a move for the lead already. 13 truck, Nomad.
You're asking me. Go subscribe to my channel.
Not sure outside pole setter, see how he runs. He's got a new paint scheme on that truck. There's the old one of Exotic Apex. Got the 19 of George. The 52 right there of Lazy Dog. 98 of Ty Racing. 13 of Nomad. He's filling in for Elvin Priest. Fairly large group of trucks we have running tonight. Second restrictor plate of the season. That car's moving in and out of line. Top three drivers right now are Toyota. You got the 98 of Ty Racing, breaking that up in the Ford. Portal guy in the 27 right there as well. It's like Muscle Cars is pushing Portal. I believe that's the 23 truck right there, that all black truck. Yep, there's Muscles. New paint scheme as well this week. Muscles moved himself up to third position and looking to get a little bit more. He's got himself a pusher behind him. Looks like the 92 of Mr. JJ. They're going to try to make this outside line work. It looks like they're going to need a couple more trucks than just them two to be able to make this work. I'm not sure. The 92 gets out of line. 92 is going to get forced, it looks like, up out of the line by the, it looks like the 16. Looks like he thought better of that. He backed out of it, let him come back down. Like everybody's here for the most part. Ooh, 19 come down on the 88. If they 19 notice he was there, you gotta, yeah, definitely he's gonna fall back into fourth. We got well, we got a few trucks back there off the pace running together, so wait and see how this thing shakes out here. towards the front. There's a lot of action up here. These guys are racing really hard. We got 3 trucks on that high line, and everybody else is on the bottom. We got Mr. JJ and the 52 just behind this group. The 19's able to run up there on that high to middle line pretty well, man, and stay right there. He got himself a pretty good run. He's going to fall now here as this bottom line is going to gain momentum, and they're going to be able to just stretch out this lead. He's probably going to fall pretty good. 16 falls in line. It's a large group of trucks here. Still got another pack just behind this one. So it'll be interesting to see if they can all collect and get together, if they can make a run back towards this front and get back up towards this lead pack. The 13's underneath the 92. He's going to take a shot at this Ford truck. It's been all Ford truck ever since the drop of the green, so we'll see if anybody's going to be able to move him or if they're going to be able to get by him. The 13 definitely tried to get under there. Not sure it helped him though. I think it hurt him more than it helped him. 19's got a little bit of help back there now on that higher line. 13 gonna slide just in front. Ooh, and that's gonna put Flash and Bren 1-2. That's gonna be a tough pair to. Ooh, 16 down on the apron. I'm not sure where he's going. He got shoved out of line. Oh, he's coming back up. I think everything's going to be fine. That's going to be a tough pair of drivers right there to move out of the way. It looks like they got Exotic Apex just behind them and Muscle Cars with Ty Racing and Mr. JJ in the 92. That's a stout pack right there. Top 6 drivers. Got Nomad just behind them. 7th. 19. 8th. George Pillion is another guy, YouTuber or streamer, I should say. But yeah, he's running here tonight too as well. So running the Deegan truck. Looks like he's going to fall and lose a few more spots. So far, so good towards the front, though. It's, you know, follow the leader.
Why you start without my I was a minute late?
This 4 and this 3, they seem to just be able to pull away just slightly. Not sure if the 2 behind them bobbled up or what. 23 is out of shape. 98. Truck. 27's up high. Looks like he's trying to get a run on that high side now. Remember, this
Why
is
did you start without me? I was a minute late.
Mr. JJ swerving all over the place. I'm not sure who is that truck up above him? Is that the 54? I want to say that's the 54 truck. Two Toyotas and a Chevy in the top 3. And a Ford, Chevy, Toyota. Ford. Toyota. Lap 12 of 94. Looking like we got about 4 to 5 laps of fuel left. So these guys will be pitting here pretty quick like through this pit cycle. Not sure if they're going to peel off in groups or if this whole group will go in at the same time or what, but it's going to be interesting. Mind you, damage is on. We're on a 2 times wear tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to be on time.
Oh man, the 01 shoves the 98 down the track. That's going to shove the 01 up, kind of. I don't know if that changes much right there. Just puts the 98, I think maybe lost the position. That's going to move the 23 up to 4th though. This muscle car is 24. And he's not too bad himself when it comes to these restrictor plates. Very good racing so far though. The top 3 hasn't changed in a while. Everything after that has. Oh, they're all peeling off now. Everybody's peeling off to go into pit road this time by, so we'll see. Looks like we got a couple
Minute
guys.
late. And I said I was going to be late. We have a truck running for you collecting points.
King Bren's going to be the first one off pit road of these trucks, so he's going to have a huge lead. I don't know if that's good for him or not. Like Flash had maybe a little bit of damage, possibly. I'm not sure what happened with Flash. The front and the rear of his truck is pretty damaged right now. Muscle car's out of shape right there, it looks like. Say Jaeger's racing as well. He's got his, like the front end of his truck's dinged up as well, so I'm not sure what happened with Jaeger. Jaeger looks like he's got some type of issue going on with his truck as well. So, man, that big group of trucks, they all tried to pit together going down pit road, and that didn't work too well. Hey, Devin, you want to jump in the booth up here? If so, type yes in the thing, and I'll get you in here, man. You can call this race if you want. I don't know if you got an invite though to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Are you in the race? Can you see the race? Can you see the race? Devin?
No.
Oh. We got a pass for the lead here. Looks like the 13's going to go by the 4, and he's got help. Oh, he's going to cut back down. And he goes back up. He's blocking like a mother right now. He's going from top to bottom, top to bottom. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I don't think Flash was expecting him to go from the top to the bottom. Flash was trying to give himself a run. And, yeah, I'm not sure them guys are too happy with each other at the moment right now. All the while, King Bren, he was able to hold right there. Looks like he's going to fall about 4th position. 4th truck back. Clean. Truck still clean. He's got Flash just behind him and Mad Monster, his teammate. You got Ty Racing in front of him. You got Muscle Cars 24 and the 13 on the outside. And I'm not sure if maybe the 13's not falling back. I'm not sure why he's falling back, but I mean maybe he's watching the stream, maybe not. But you know, that was kind of a crazy move that he did, kind of coming from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. But hey man, this is restrictor plate racing, and you're gonna see that here. You know, aggressive trucks win races. Ooh, as the 3 and the 4 get a little wobbly. Look like the 3 come up and touch the 13 just slightly. They're gonna be able to get through this though. So far so good, pretty good, clean racing. Haven't had no caution, so that's a plus. It's like the 54 and the 19 are just behind this group. They can get these other group of trucks here, the 16, the 88, and the 52. If they're somehow able to catch this other group of Jaeger and George, they'll be able to maybe make a move on this front group, and we could see things get pretty interesting as this race moves forward. And this is your very rear. That's 14th position right there. 15th is Beast Mode, and his hood looks pretty bad. He looked like he got early damage early, and he's off the pace quite a bit. So there's 75 laps of racing left to go. So a good 20 laps. But yeah, 75 laps of racing left, and just have to keep an eye on this group here and see as they run. You got 3 trucks compared to 2 trucks. You'd think that group would be able to catch this group. That's a good group with Jaeger running back there. And then we got another group separate from that group, which has got the 27 of Portal Guy. You got the 01 of Exotic Apex, the 92 of Mr. JJ. And that's a 3 truck pack. And they're just off the pace of this group here, I believe. You got Flash 9 at the tail end of this group. You got Flash 9. You got Mad Monster, King Bren. You got Nomad. It looks like Muscle Cars is out front. And I want to say Ty Racing is in second. So yeah, the lead has changed changed hands. You got Muscle Cars out front, the old Savvy Vet. Surprise, surprise. Not really surprised, but and it looks like they may be coming up on that lap car of Beast Mode. So he's going to have to pay attention to that as the lap cars come up on him. He's going to have to pay attention to that because they're coming quite a bit faster than him. They're making a lot of ground with this pack. If he's smart, he could possibly go to the 3rd lane and then just fall in behind these guys and run around. These guys are together pretty good right here at the front. They got a good group. Smart drivers, fast drivers. And these top three guys that we were talking about before, they did just get caught now by this 52 and these other three, these two trucks. And they got a 5-car pack right here. If they can get in line and run together, these guys can be really, really fast. And maybe even cut into that lead some. Maybe catch the group just in front of them. They can get together, and then maybe they can go make a run at that top group. But as of right now, the advantage is that top group because they're together. They're staying together. They're staying in a line. These guys are racing for position. And at this point in the race, the position doesn't matter. 73 laps, 72 laps, whatever it is. You got to get in line, and you got to run, you know. But, you know, that's the difference. That's why some of these trucks are – and they got JJ back here. All right, they got JPQ. This old school driver here, folks. He's a good driver here. He knows how to get to the front.
What's up,
Great
Goose?
driver. What's going on, man?
Yo, Joe.
But yeah, man, we got people coming and going in and out the party. I should probably close it up. But yeah, we got a good group. This is a nice little group right here. Trucks running out front. It's like Muscles. Muscles is still holding them off. Looks like Brent's trying to get that run on the high side. He's got some help too. But I don't know if they're going to be able to stay together long enough and together to really get by him. He's got a good pusher behind him, and Nomad. Nomad, I heard a lot of good things about this guy. He was highly recommended by a driver in our league who's a past champion, who was a little under the weather tonight. So I want to say what's up to Elvin. Back at home, good solid driver. A lot of you guys probably know of Elvin Priest. He's one of the faster younger drivers in Heat 4 or in the Heat series in general. But yeah, he's a little under the weather, unable to make the race tonight. So his buddy Nomad stepped in for him, and it's not doing too bad tonight for him. That 13 truck's been it's run out front, and it's you know, people know it's there. So a little different paint scheme this week. We got the white with the gold. Looking pretty cool, kind of inverted. But, yeah, muscle cars, this guy here is going to be tough to get by, man. I raced against him. I beat him in some championships, and I lost a truck championship to this guy. So, I mean, he's got what it takes to be up front every week, and he's got what it takes to win championships when running for points. But right now, he's not running for points. You know, he's got one win this season at Talladega, or I mean, sorry, Eldora, which would be, I guess, the Talladega of the dirt tracks. It's like the 17 was able to cut down and get in these guys' draft. We'll have to pay attention to that. Hopefully he, you know, him being a lap car, if he's smart, he doesn't get himself in any trouble. He should be able to get his lap back. If there were a caution to come back, he'd be the first car one lap down if he were to stay with this group and stay. As they catch more cars, I guess maybe that'll change. But this other group is on pit road now. So we got a group of trucks on pit road now. You know, the leader of that group, the 89, 52, 54, 19, and 16. That second group just behind this lead group is led by Exotic Apex and the 01, the 27 of Portal Guy, and Mr. JJ in the 92, which all three of these trucks are very fast. So it's something with the pit strategy that cost them. Oh, and we got a pass for the lead here, folks. We got Flash 9 making a move on the 23 truck of Muscle Cars 24 and the 23 truck. You got 4 trucks on this bottom line. Yeah, they were already able to get in front and clear. Looks like Muscles is going to try to go maybe to that high line again and try to. I'm not sure what happened right there. Looked like the 17 lifted, not sure if he was going to let the 23 in or not. And the 19, or I mean the 13 had such a big run. Yeah, Nomad, that looked like racing deal there between Nomad and old Beast Mode there. I don't think that was anything intentional as they both go down pit road now. They were off the pace enough to where I think they both just figured they'd go down pit road and catch some fresh rubber. The 52 and 19. Oh man, one of them guys looked like, I don't know if the 52 shot or if the 19 shot back, but this is So here's probably the group you want to watch. These guys here could be interesting come late race. This solid racer right here in Exotic Apex. He had the fastest truck at the track last week at Watkins
Hey,
Glen.
I'll join the both.
Okay, buddy, go ahead. Just got to unmute your mic, man. Or unmute my mic. But yeah, this guy had the fastest truck in town last week. Bus stop cost him the race, but yeah, he definitely was the fastest, looking for his second win of the year. He wasn't able to get that second win of the year, but you know, he's one of them guys you got to watch out for. He started late in the season, so we're excited for him and to see how well he's going to run come next season as well. I believe he runs in another series, Giggity Racing. You guys may have heard of that. He runs in that series as well. So we got guys who they run all over, man. We've been developing drivers for some seasons now. Elvin's another driver that came from our developmental series. So, yeah, but Apex looks like he's going to come down. These guys are coming in now. They're fighting going down pit road. Looks like Muscles in the 23 and Flash 9 in the 3. They're having a little misunderstanding over position right there. It's always interesting to watch these automatic pit stops with the computer driving the cars. It's just crazy to see, you know, they hit each other on pit road with the computer driving. Whoa, man, the 01 in there, he hits 2 or 3 trucks before he finally stops. Look in your notifications. I should have sent you. You should have already had. You should already have.
The race.
I see you, Elvin. These 3 guys here banging the crap out of each other coming off pit road. Looks like the 3 truck's not happy being in second, or I don't believe that is even second. That is second. That's first and second right there, so yeah. Looks like Flash wants to be back out front. Points leader. This pack up front got even smaller. Looks like they lost even more cars this time. There's only 4 with this lead pack now. Ty Racing hanging on. And you got Muscle Cars 24. He's also right there hanging on, the old Savvy Vet. He ain't going nowheres. You got to beat him off with a stick, man. He just won't go away. This group of truck here, and they're driving away, but with them 4 trucks, that means that gives these other trucks back here, if they're able to come together, they could have definitely put something together. And we got a huge group right here, 52, 19, 88, 16, and 54. They're all in a very good, large group. Well, I guess it's just one more truck than what the lead group is. But if they were somehow able to catch the 18 or a few more of these people in front of them, they have themselves a nice little group. This is the second group just behind them. I want to say, yep, Exotic Apex, same group, Portal and Mr. JJ. Running up front. Clean, fast races, man. Clean, fast racers. Just a reminder, folks, if you weren't here earlier, next week's race is at Darlington. It's Dash for Cash race number 3 of the season. Money race, $25 gift card, PSN Network gift card on the line. We'll have a few heat races. A last chance qualifier. That'll set the field, and then we'll go green from there. I think it's about anywhere from 50 to 70 laps. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if we're going to run the full thing or if we're going to run, you know, a partial deal. But it's like basically like having another all-star race. We've already had 2. The first one being Eldora, Muscle Cars 24. He won that race. And the second race was Auto Club. JPQ Inc., he won that race. So 2 veterans so far have won. We'll see if Flash actually, if he's able to make the race next week. We'll see. You know, Flash is always one of the favorites to win every week. But you know, if he's racing for sure, we'll be looking at him. Elvin will be another guy if he's back. Exotic Apex is always really strong, so just depends. Muscle Cars is another one. Eminem's racing 18. He's another fast guy. He didn't make the race tonight. We got a guy running his truck for him tonight, so are taking points, not running his number, but actually running in. He missed the race by a minute. We kind of a little firm on what we're doing now. From now on, we gotta. If we say we're going at a certain time, we're gonna go at a certain time, regardless. So. You got to be here in order to make races, so.
I know.
And honestly, I thought you were already in the room, Devin, because you were online and I sent you an invite, man. That's why I'm saying go check your notifications. I think you got an invite in there. These guys are catching this group, though. They just caught some guys. Now, this is a very big group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got themselves a nice little group right here. You got a lot of. Got two big groups out here running around this track, man. Just behind the leaders. Well, not just behind the leaders. Leaders are out there quite a ways, honestly. There's a 5-truck group right there. Four pretty stout drivers up here in the front. You got one Toyota, one Ford, and two Chevys. So you would think the Chevys would have the advantage. But we'll see. 98's able to get by the 4. I think maybe the 4 is maybe trying to save some fuel. I would think, you know, being out front, that does waste a lot of fuel. Pulling, being out front, wastes a lot more fuel being out front than it does riding in the back. I don't know if we've come to where we need to stretch it a little more or whatnot, but I'm sure they're coming up pretty close on another pit stop. Mr. JJ in on the pit road. So we have some takers on pit road. 17 in, 52 coming off. Our leader's got a pretty good pace here. So we got a bunch of trucks coming off pit road as we speak right now. And they get swallowed up by the lead group. As this group gets up to speed. This group of trucks here back together. There's more trucks in this group than there is in that front group, so I'm wondering. Maybe these guys got damaged. They're unable to make up that ground. 19 and 54 together. Let's see how they can make up some ground. Not sure if he's trying to stay on the lead lap or what's going on here with this 88. And you got the front of this lead back. They now have 5 trucks. The 17 just in front of the 19 and the 54. I think they're going to try to get by him. 17, if he were smart, he'd try to fall in behind these two boys here and try to get their draft. And so there's another group just behind this group. There's 5 trucks here. I just don't know if they got enough. They look like they're slowly gaining on that front group. If you ask me, they look like they're slowly gaining on that front group. But guys ducking out like they are right now, I don't know if it's going to be possible to catch anybody. You got the 16 and the 52. OKC Mexican and the 16. The 52 a Lazy Dog. They're running off the pace. Looks like the 17 is able to stick right here with these other 2 Toyotas, 19 and 54. Jaeger's back in the 54. So welcome back there, Jaeger. And George is filling in tonight for Devin. Numbers one off, but he's filling in for Devin tonight. So far so good. He's not running too bad. Lap 50 of 94. Coming on lap 51, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like these guys were catching that front group. But these guys got a good... And they're just going to keep collecting trucks as they go, these leaders. They got another group of 2 trucks in front of this group, so they're definitely going to see some action. Flash 9 running right there in fourth. Brent out front. Muscles in second. Ty Racing in third. Like OKC and Lazy Dog, those are the next two to go a lap down. That's the truck's just out in front of this lead group here. It's been green all the way from the start of the first lap, so no cautions, caution free so far. We'll see if we have a first time winner, a repeat winner, or...
I just noticed you can hear the wind from the draft a little, or I could be hearing things.
Yeah, a little bit. It depends on... You can hear it. It just depends. I guess you probably hear it a little bit better here, right? You can hear the wind. You can hear it from here too. Yeah, it just depends. I don't think you're hearing nothing, man. I think you're spot on with that, Elvin. I hope they do something better with the new game, though. Give you an actual ticker that shows you, you know, the running order and the time differential in between all the positions. That'd be nice, you know. Lap counter, all that stuff. So, you know, it's not a shot in the dark, but, I mean, I got something for the Pro Series that should work. It's going to be Saturday nights. Time frame probably around I want to say about 8:15, 8:30, somewhere in there. Saturday night. Full setups. You got buddies. You know anybody who wants to run? Any of the pro guys that want to run? More than welcome. Come try out, man. We got 3 different teams, and each team's gonna have, you know, team captain, which is essentially the owner, and you know, they're gonna be the guys who you guys are gonna be, you know, they're gonna set up your guys' practices, when your practice days are, when your team practices, whether you be a Chevy, Toyota, or a Ford. So a lot of that's gonna be determined. We just had a mishap up here at the lead. I'm not sure what's going on. These guys are... Looks like we got the 23 of muscle cars. He might be lagging just a little bit right here. That hurt Flash 9, and that, I think that hurt Ty Racing as well. That pushed them back, and it's making it very tough on them. And they're going to catch the second. They're going to catch. That looks like that's the 52 right there, a Lazy Dog. So they're going to. They might be able to keep that draft. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it past these guys. These guys are pretty solid drivers right here. Both these two drivers, and pretty much every driver that runs in this series. You know, everybody had different pit strategies, different things. You got guys who are, you know, working together already, starting that camaraderie. You know, nobody knows where they're going to be drafted or who's going to pick them up. So there's a lot of guys even in this series right now who will probably be picked up. There's some guys who may not be picked up. This series will be run again next year for season 2, Thursday Night Thunder, and that'll start probably 2 weeks after the season finale at the Roval.
Second pack gonna be coming quick due to their pack shortening like that.
Yeah, you would think that would be the case, but I don't know, man. I was thinking that this whole time, but I'm not sure, because them guys were fighting back there too. I mean, they're close and you can see it, but I don't know. Yeah, they're coming. I don't know though, Elvin. I don't know. That's a good call. Going back towards these got some trucks coming off pit road, 1892. I don't know if that's going to help them. 1954, you got the 4, he's all by himself, it looks like here. No, he's got the 23 there with him. He's got a huge lead right now, though. We've had 40 viewers so far during this race, so I'd like to appreciate all 40 of you people and everybody else who's continued to watch throughout the entirety of this race. We appreciate continued support. Got better things to come next season. We're gonna have a lot more. So stay tuned. Appreciate ya. Go back out to the track and see what everybody's doing. There's old Portal. Looks like Portal. Yeah, we got the 01, the 27, and the 13. It looked like they did. They closed up the gap on somebody in front of them. I don't know if it was the group of cars that they were looking to close the gap up on. Once again, the pit strategies could be so far off. I'm not sure. You know. It's now streaming for about an hour, 14 minutes, so. It's about 34 laps left to go in the race. This front pack just got awful big. Mad Monster in the 18, I want to say. That's who that is out front right there. No, that is the 3 of Flash 9. You got Flash 9, the 01 of Exotic Apex, and the 4 of King Bren. That is your top 3. like these guys are sorting it out, trying to figure it out here in line. It's going to be a pretty interesting finish here with this many trucks. I'm not sure who's on the lead lap and who is not. I'm guessing that the 52 and 16 are not on the lead lap, but everybody else, I believe, is on the lead lap, racing for position. At 88, that hood's been up pretty badly there. Where the action is though, up front. Be right along here with the 23 of Muscle Cars 24. Supporting some new colors this week. Rather large. They're collecting everybody as they go by as well. Like the 17's going to get on the rear end of these larger groups. Draft, maybe the 98 can keep up as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there.
Do you know how many laps left?
We're closing in on about 30 laps, maybe less. Yeah, we'll be coming in on about 20 some to go here. Pretty quick like.
Okay.
I'm not sure they're going to stay together like this for the finish. I'm sure a lot of these guys are going to race each other. It's going to be interesting to see who goes for the lead and all that, but either way, it looks like Flash is going to come out of here with a pretty good points day. I'm not exactly sure where Monster's at, so I'm not sure how his points day is going, but I know he's back a ways, so I'm having a feeling and there's a lot of trucks in between, so there's a lot of points lost in between him and Flash. So this is one of them races that may have broke the camel's back. I'm not sure. We'll see. 18's been pretty resilient this year. He bounces back. So we'll see how that works for him. But definitely these 4 trucks here have been out front and running and leading the most laps as far as this race goes. The 13 is going to make a look there on the high side with the 27 pushing them. Man, these guys are squirrely. Eight trucks in this pack here, so there's 18 coming off now. We just missed the train. These boys are moving. So we've got about 23 laps left to go at this point in the race. Right on board here with your buddy Nomad and see what it's like to go around the lap with him. Wow. So there goes the 54. Or the 19.
He is doing amazing.
I believe he's got you running right here 4th, so not too bad. Portal's behind him and the 52. Lazy Dog. About 19, 20 to go from here. So we'll count them down as they complete the laps. These guys are racing pretty crazy right here, but hey, they're making it work. I see it. Found an opening and made it have to work. There they go. Oh, 19 stays there with them. They'll be in good shape, but that was a pretty risky move right there. I think that 13 wants to win.
Damn, that was crazy.
Yeah, they made it happen, man. They made it work, though. It's amazing driving, man. I don't know how they made it through there without not getting into the 19 or the 19 not getting into them. And I mean, he went for it. That was one hell of a move. Well, 27 lagged back a little bit. Oh yeah, they're loaded up on that bottom, man. That was a good run, for sure. Very impressive. Hmm. 27 would have went right there with the 13. He had such a good run right there. I'm not sure they couldn't have got up to the door of the 4 maybe, but they're going to stall out right here going into this turn. And they're going to have to fall behind if they can into that slot right there behind the 3, but I don't think... Yeah, there wasn't, I wasn't sure if there was going to be room there. You can definitely tell the race is on. They're about one stop away from... They got one more stop before this race is over, but you can tell it's crunch time. These guys are picking up the pace, and they're racing a lot harder. You see, they're racing like more is on the line than usual. So, 19 holding his own though. He's not going anywhere. Another old school driver from years past, making his debut tonight in the Thursday Night Thunder Series, so that's cool. Old George. Guy 54 peeling off to go down pit road. Yes. Maybe just inside the pit window, maybe. I'm not sure what a full tank of gas will get you in as far as laps. got an odd pack back here. Looks like they're getting ready to pick up the 98. Got the 98, Ty Racing, 92, Mr. JJ, 18 Mad Monster, 23 Muscle Cars, and the 17 of Beast Mode. So we got 5 cars right here, and it looks like the 18 and the 23, they're running right now, trying to go gain some positions. And you know, the 18, he's pretty high up in points, honestly, this season, and his truck looks awful. But as far as damage, he man, I'm not sure what happened with him today. It must have been pit road. Maybe some penalties. It's hard to say, but he's the top driver there at Toyota. He inherited that role, you know, when Brent had season-ending surgery or whatever you want to call it. Pretty much ended his season, but you know, he's back tonight like he never left. So one's having a good night, the other one's having a rough night, so that's kind of tough. They have the bigger group back here, I think. I want to say. Nope, 18's peeling off. He's going into pit road, so making final pit stops now as we speak. A second group back here. Oh, and 98 of Ty Racing is off the track. I'm not sure if that's going to be. Ooh, no. Looks like he lost it completely. No caution. I don't know if, man, if he was pushing the tires or what, but he was definitely pushing that truck. He lost it coming out of that turn. Like Muscle Cars 24 as well gotten. Like he got a little bit of help by the 16 back there.
Another one, something ain't right. LOL.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely getting down to the interesting parts. All these drivers are making their final pit stop. So we'll see how they come off pit road and where they cycle out and through and two. Not very many laps left to go. About 15 laps on the tank of fuel, so. Not many laps left to go. Looks like Nomad might be leading this thing. So we're coming down to 3 laps to go. Those are your leaders right here. You got the 3 and the 01. 2 to go. And 2 to go right here. Coming up on 1 lap to go at the stripe. Like the 01's going to try to make a move on the 3. This may be for the lead here. This might be for the race right here. And it is. That was for the race. So Flash 9's able to get the win there. Over Exotic Apex in second. Yeah, that's going to be the race, folks. Congratulations, Flash 9 in the 3. He had a good buddy there helping him in the 01 of Exotic Apex. Looks like King Bren was there also as well. You had muscle cars. You had quite a few different drivers up there. They were all running together pretty well. Yeah, so it was a good, clean race. No cautions. I'll give everybody the exact. So we got Flash 9, Exotic Apex, Portal Guy, King Bren, Nomad, Mad Monster, Mr. JJ, George, Jaeger, Muscle Cars, and that's your top 10. So that's good, and then we're going to see who had our fastest lap. Let's see here. Jaeger in the 54 had the fastest lap, so congratulations, Jaeger, on the fastest lap, man. So yeah. Flash 9, Exotic, Portal, Nomad, Mr. JJ, George, Jaeger, Muscles, Lazy, Ty, OKC, Beast Mode, JPQ Inc. Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to Flash. It's a pretty good race tonight. Like I said, next week will be our Dash for Cash race number 3 at Darlington. Anybody can race in it. It's an exhibition. It's a non-points race. $25 gift card, PSN. If you guys are interested, get a hold of me, Super G Kush, or Muscle Cars 24, or any of the drivers in Mid-Atlantic Motorsports. But again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the race this week, and we will see you next week.